Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting with the Euro USD, and we had the non-farm payroll number came out on Friday, and obviously there was a bit of noise around China as well, and immediately you can see we rallied. So the big question at the moment is, are we going to get ourselves through this zone? So you can see lots of action here. Earlier in the year, so in August, you can see we stayed there for quite some time, broke below, came to test it, broke above it, back below it, now we're back in this zone again. So the moving averages have sort of crossed over on the 8 hour. I did cross over last week, and we are now back above the 155. So, we need to clear this zone, and that's 099531, and then 1 is the next area that we need to clear for this to start even looking like a bit of a rally. So right now, we have a break above the moving averages. We're sort of making a bit of a flag here, so I would expect some kind of a pullback. And to be quite honest, the opportunities of the pullbacks are pretty much in two areas. So it's going to be 098608 and 098409. So pullback into this zone, price action, more bullish price action inside bars, engulfing bars or pin bars from this area is an opportunity to buy into this. Wouldn't want to be buying at the moment with the oscillators group like that, so I want to see oscillators ease off before we start looking for an opportunity there, but it is looking pretty interesting. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, pretty much been sideways most of last week, big down, big up, big down, no real structure. There's nothing really indicating anything at the moment, but remember, this uptrend has been a extended uptrend. I mean, if you just get down onto the weekly and have a look at how strong that uptrend has been, and then we're sort of faltering with all these tails at the moment, and this is on the weekly. So I suspect, pretty much more of the sort of chaos that we're seeing at the moment, so a bit more volatility. But if we do retest this, I'm just looking for a second level here. There is a second level there. So what you're looking for is a pullback to 147.750 and 147.606 or 600. Looking for a pullback in this area, rejection, pin bars, inside bars, engulfing bars, and then we're looking for a leg down. So the dollar is a bit under pressure at the moment. So let's see what this week brings for the dollar. Moving on to the pound and British pound, Japanese yen. We've got a pretty strong trend line that we've come up to test at the moment. Look at the oscillators grouped to the downside. So we do have an upward trend right now, but we just add that level in there. Big question is that now bottom of range? Or do we have a bit of a double top forming? Hard to piece it together just yet, but if you look at what is happening on the 1 hour, you can see oscillators group to the upside, and you would expect some fireworks. You can see this area here from October, and we did kind of flirt with it once on Thursday last week, and at the moment we are back in that area there. So if we start getting some price action on this area, then I would expect another continuation down. But we could also just find some support here. So this to me is kind of, you need to wait for a little bit more structure in order to see what's going on. I just want to see the 15 minutes, see if there's anything here. So Friday was pretty much sideways, and then we eventually got the crossover, and we closed on the trend line. So the big thing here is if we do get above 166929 and we find support there, then that breaks this trend line pretty. I just want to fix this trend line. I see it's not. That's actually where the trend line is there, and then you have a second one which runs there. Okay, so you can see how these two levels are in place. So this is the first one, 168978. If we reject that, expect another leg down. If we get through that, then I'd be watching 167618. Reject that area. You can see there's another little level here, just a little bit higher up, which is that swing low, and that would be at 167900. So anywhere in that area, watch price action. You start getting a rejection, I would be looking for a move to the downside. But looking at the oscillators at the moment, more than likely going to happen somewhere in this area for another leg down. You're looking for inside bars, engulfing bars, and pin bars off the level, and your entry is below that price action. Lastly, Euro British Pound, and you can see we have a little bit of Euro strength coming in here. Last week we sort of hovered around here and then broke away quite aggressively. And I just want to get to the week, to the daily, just to highlight something. We do have an upward trend, and we've got the oscillators pointing to the upside. We've found some support off the 155, so I would be looking for opportunities to buy, and we'd have to wait for the pullbacks on that. And the only pullback that I can see that would offer some sort of support is here at 087300. If we just drop down, and you can see we do have a fairly interesting zone here. So we're looking for a pullback to 087424, and just going to extend that down to there, and that is 087262, 087262 and 084424. 0424. So those are the levels that we're looking at the moment. So pull back into here. I want to see the oscillators ease off. We start getting some bullish price action here. That's an opportunity to buy into this and go with this trend to the upside. Just be wary that if you look to the left of where we are right now, there is quite a bit of structure. You can see there, a little bit in here, mucked around with it there, rejected it there. So we're back at this level, and the oscillators have grouped to the upside. So could be just more sideways or sideways to down. If you start breaking through the structure, then I'd look lower down for opportunities. But there is something brewing here, so keep your eye on this one. Anyway, that's it for me on Forex today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.